Kristen Klaas from Hmong American Partnership, and I teach the pre-lit ESL class. So my class is a 153 to 181 on the CASAs. And I'm going to talk you through the weekly routine for my class. So here I have the outline of the week, and I just kind of, when I planned this weekly routine, thought about the main things that I needed to be hitting in a balanced literacy diet. So we spend time on vocabulary on Mondays, phonics on Tuesdays. We do hit speaking and listening every day, but I really zoom in and focus on it on Wednesdays. We do some fluency work, especially with sight words, on Thursdays, and then on Friday we kind of review what we've been working on with some more fun, laid-back activities. When we work on vocabulary on Mondays, every day starts with a warm-up, and then we kind of review things that we talked about from the week before, and then move on to the new material. And I start out by showing my students the story that we're going to be working on that week. And generally I have a copy that has the words omitted, and we talk about each picture and what they see in the picture to get things started, and then we go through with Realia or a PowerPoint the new vocabulary. And the culmination of the vocabulary work is generally a matching activity with the words and pictures as an example. And these vocabulary words come directly from the story. So it's definitely a whole part whole, zooming in and zooming out. On Tuesday, we work on phonics, and I'm intentionally choosing short vowel sounds and consonant sounds from the vocabulary list, but I'm using tools and activities from the BAT. And then we always go back to that same story and find the sounds that we worked on in the story. On Wednesdays, when we zoom in on speaking and listening, we start out with the warm-up, and then we review that same vocabulary with a matching activity. I write the words on index cards and they match them with the pictures. Then we generally do a dialogue, and my dialogues are pretty simple. Just a question and then an answer where they can kind of a sentence drill, substituting different vocabulary words in the same sentence. So in this example, what would you like? I would like a hamburger. I would like a cookie. And if there's time, then we do a sentence writing activity with the same sentences that are in the dialogue, trying to build that bridge between speaking and writing. That writing is really putting my speech on paper. And then the dialogue is very similar to the story, and so we go back to the story and check comprehension. On Thursdays, we work on fluency. So we start out with a warm-up. I do review the vocabulary again, and this time we do a CASA-style quiz. Hopefully we're getting close to recognizing those words more easily at this point. And then we pull some sight words out of the story and do some exercises with that. And then I have some stations, and those stations can be reading comprehension stations, phonics stations, speaking and listening, and also more practice with the sight words. And then on Friday, we just kind of have a mashup of review type of activities. We start out with our warm-up. Lots of times we like to sing a song using familiar vocabulary from the week. We do a mingle. A lot of times it's very similar to the mingle that we did on Wednesday, but on Fridays we actually combine classes, so they're mingling with students at a higher speaking and listening ability to just give them some extra practice. On Fridays we also do free reading time, so I have a variety of low level and even wordless books that students can spend time reading either alone or with a partner or with a talking dictionary on the topics that we're studying that week. And then we usually wrap up with a game, sometimes bingo, sometimes concentration or memory. Again, just getting another fun review of the topic for the week.